What?
Did I go on about Ugly Bastard again?
No.
Hey, don't fucking hate on Ugly Bastard, though.
No. Listen. But you wanna know who the real sick bastard is, bro? It's Ayrton. Alright? He's disgusting, bro.
He's got that golden shower fetish.
Yeah, no, he legit has a golden shower fetish.
What do you expect from a guy that listens to Viking rock? I mean,
come on. Not only that, bro. That nigga watches hentai and he's into like Shota and like.
He doesn't even watch.
What?
Anime.
I thought
he doesn't even watch like anime.
He watches car anime.
He watches racing anime.
You might as well watch the Cars movie.
like every time I try to get him to like watch an anime, he's like, oh well that's gay, and I'm like, you watch Shota, shut the fuck up.
Wait, what is Shota?
It's the reverse of lolly.
That's like.
What do you mean? Like elderly?
So like you know what lolly is, right? Like, okay, you know what lolly is, right?
Yeah, underage little fucks.
Now it's underage boys fucking like older women, or like older women raping younger boys.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What the fuck? Dude, he's a freak. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude,
Jesus.
My man.
No. So you know how he's dating the one girl, Cassidy?
Cassidy? Oh wait, I'm not ready.
Yeah, you know how he's anyway, you know how his girlfriend now, Cassidy?
Yeah.
The girl with glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like stupid abusive towards her, so.
Wow. What do you mean?
My man.
Hey, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean abusive? Like sexually abusive?
No. Okay, first off, he has no feelings towards her, even though he says he does. He just uses her for sex all the time. That's all he does.
Oh really?
Because
I'm not ready. Hold on.
Cassidy was telling Michelle and me how whenever she goes over to his house and they plan on like doing anything sexual, he treats her the best way ever. But when that's not happening, he treats her like shit all the time. And he like physically abuses her sometimes. She'll get pissed at like the most littlest things, and he'll grab her arm like really hard and leave like big bruises on her arms and shit.
Yo, my man Ayrton on his
My man Ayrton.
But yeah, no, he's like a legitimate scumbag.
The history nerd. Going at it.
The history nerd is a legit psychopath.
Oh, get this, right? I just talked to him in school because yeah, he's in our friend group, but really all of us secretly hate him and we all talk mad shit about him, like Jose hates him.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, he's just such a scumbag. Like he's such and he tries to act like he's better than everyone else, and then he even told Michelle one time out of nowhere that he's not really friends with any of us. He just likes to manipulate us and then talk shit about us and make us feel like shit. And
dude, he's like a fucking.
He said the same thing about you guys too. That's why he's never on.
Wait, really?
How's he manipulating us?
I don't know, but he just like wants you guys to think that he's friends with you and then talk, mad shit about you.
Yeah, I really never even thought of him as a friend, honestly.
Yeah,
Really? You're serious about that?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, he told Michelle straight to her face.
What up? Yeah, I'm not fronting him. Hold up.
Dude, I always meet him in the hallways too.
Hey, get this, bro. Get this. He's always offline, and he watches us play games. Like the other day, I was saying how I was playing Shadow of War, the game that I bought. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know. I was offline. I saw that you were playing it." I was like, "Nigga."
Yeah, I know. Like, I know he's playing. I know he's offline.
Yeah.
Wait, when did he tell? Wait, when did he say this?
Like two months ago, 3 months ago, something like that.
Oh, it's kind of a while ago.
What a cunt. What the fuck? I got like videos and shit. I'm gonna delete that shit.
But yeah, he's like, he's like that, and then he's stupid.
You should have told me. You should have told us sooner, though.
I didn't think it because I haven't been able to get on a lot recently because
Oh.
Yeah, that's like the first time
So you guys don't like him at all anymore.
What a fucking asshole.
No, and then
Wait, are you sure that's? I'll confront him about it.
You probably shouldn't do that because if you do that, he'll think that Cassidy's been saying shit, and then he'll start abusing her again.
Why?
Oh, who
Then
fuck
she
cares?
should
It's
break
fucking
up with
Cassidy.
him.
Who cares?
Oh my
Okay.
god, I don't know. Oh, well, she did say because he does have like a couple of like revealing photos of her, and she gets really scared that he's gonna like leak them or something. Because he would be like the type of scumbag to do that and stuff. But then like also she says like, oh, she has all these things she loves about him, but then she bitches about him all the time because he's a scumbag and he abuses her. And it's like, well, what the fuck?
Well, how does he abuse her? Like, in what ways?
Like, he talks shit about her, like, to her face and tells her that, like, he doesn't like hanging out with her because she's always sad all the time and the other girls he hangs out with are always happier than her. And one time they had sex, and then directly after they had sex, they were laying in bed, and she asked if he liked anyone else. He was like, yeah, I like this one girl, Ashley Mason, who's on the girls' soccer team. And then he didn't get anything for her for Valentine's Day. He didn't get her anything for her birthday. He didn't even tell her happy birthday. I don't even think he knows if it was her birthday.
How long have they been dating?
A couple months now. He practically pretty much just uses her for sex all the time.
He does seem like that version.
I didn't think he was like that, to be honest with
I
you.
didn't think so either, but oh, and then I guess he brought her over to his house on Thursday, and he brought her over to his house knowing full well that his mom knew that he was bringing her to his house, and he still brought her. And the only reason he brought her over to his house is so that she could freak out and cry, because then her mom called and was like, get that girl out of my house, because, you know, Ayrton's mom doesn't trust Ayrton alone with her, and for good reason. But yeah, and then also one time, because like Cassidy's dad he's a drunk, so he like beats her, and Ayrton one time told her to her face, oh yeah, I can see sometimes why your dad beats you and stuff.
God, dude, what the fuck?
But she still stays with him, and I don't know why. It's me, Michelle, and our other friend Arabella, and we told her like to her face, like we told her like we didn't even sugarcoat it. We're like, you're being used. Like he's just fucking you. He doesn't care about you, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I'll have a talk with him. Next day, didn't even have a talk with him. I was like, you know what? You want to get abused? That's all you, Cassidy. I was like, fuck, I ain't saying nothing. We all agreed. We were like, we already told you this is the last time. Like, don't come crying to us anymore. I was like, it's been like a month now that you've been telling me. Like, everybody has been telling her to break up with him. Even, she TAs for Mr. Enoch, and he's an English teacher. He's the assistant soccer coach, too. And when he found out about it, he went up to Cassidy and was like, I hope you're not planning on, like, staying with Ayrton. And she's like, I hope this is just a temporary thing. And he even told her, like, you're making a mistake, break up with him. But she won't break up with him, and I don't know why.
That's fucked.
I know. And he always talks about liking other girls, too, in front of her. And he never talks about her at all.
Well, at least we have some... that's really fucked up.
Alright, so blocking.
He actually said that about us? What did he say? What did he say?
He just said that, because I've talked about, like, in class, I've talked about, like, being buddy with you guys, and I guess he just told Michelle one time, like, they were having a conversation, and then he was like, I enjoy being manipulative, like, like, anybody I'm friends with, whether it's you guys, or, like, when Luke talks about the party, I'm not actually friends with any of you guys, I just like using you guys, and I like making you guys feel like shit whenever I can, because I find pleasure in it. And I was like, alright, I don't care. Oh, and then he, like, if you ever see me and him in the halls, like, we'll sometimes laugh and stuff, but secretly, like, deep down, I guess he actually really hates me.
Why does he hate you?
Because I guess because we met last year because he transferred from River Ridge or Ridgewood before it got shut down because they rezoned the schools. He got transferred, and my friend Jordan knew who he was because he went to middle school with him. So then he slowly kind of integrated himself into our friend group because some other people because they all went to Cruz Lake, so they all knew him from Cruz Lake, and they were, and I guess when he first met me, he was super intimidated by me just because I was like a bigger kid. He thought I was gonna beat the shit out of him or something. But after that, I guess like when him and Cassie started dating, I already told you guys like he refused to like pick her up and stuff or like take her home, and when he did, he like made her pay gas money. So she would always ask me for a ride.
What a scumbag.
Nice enough to just take her home or like take her to like any of the football events. And I guess he got super pissed about that. He's like, why are you always letting Luke take you everywhere and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, you don't take me anywhere, ever. So I guess he, like, secretly hates me. He's like, yeah, everyone in our friend group, like, if it was me against Luke, everyone would choose Luke. And I'm like, well, one, I'm not a scumbag, you know? But, I can't help that.
Oh, this is new information.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to tell you guys. I mean, there's been so much stuff in like the past 2 months since they started dating. That just like shows like his true nature came out, bro. Like you know how much of a scumbag he is now. Like just from what Cassidy tells us. And,
Did you know this before they started dating?
No, I didn't know any of this before. The one thing that like I thought was kind of fucked up is that last year, him and Ayrton and Cassidy hooked up. But they weren't dating, they just wanted to like fuck, right? They just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
And they did. And then Cassidy was kind of like attached to him. She was like, oh, he's cute, whatever. I want to hook up with him. Well, I guess while they were together, he hooked up with Kylie, the short girl that's also friends with us, the short girl with the black hair and the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I sent you guys a picture or whatever. But he asked her out and started dating her while he was with Cassidy, and then told Cassidy, I don't like you at all, and I just like wanted to fuck. And then he texted her this, and then they didn't do anything. But I guess they wanted to like try it out again, and that's why they're dating now. But like Cassidy always calls Ayrton her boyfriend, but I've never once heard Ayrton talk about his girlfriend, call Cassidy his girlfriend, nothing. Like, and there's all these red flags, like he's abusive and stuff, and all the shit that we've heard. Like, there were a couple times where, what was it? There was one, he got really pissed one time because some kids that he's friends with, that I'm not friends with, started calling him a virgin, and he's not a virgin. But she started getting super pissed about it, and she told us about it, and we joked about it to him, and he got pissed at Cassidy and yelled at Cassidy, like in her face, and made her cry. I feel bad about it. And then one of the reasons she said she doesn't break up with him is because she's like, well, what if it's all a big mistake? Like, what if I break up with him and then, later down the road he changes and he really does change and he's like better to me? And I'm like, Cassidy, you fucking idiot. I was like, if he was the one for you, he would have changed already, and not once you break up with him, you fucking retard. And she's just...
Yeah, she can literally find someone, like, way better than that piece of shit.
I know.
Like, she needs to break up with him until, like, because, she's gonna, her feelings for him are just gonna, like, increase by the day. So she needs to, like, they need to separate as soon as possible.
And I already know. I swear to God, dude, he's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's cheating on her right now. It's like, he talks, he doesn't talk to a lot of girls, but, like, he claims to talk to a lot of girls. Like, he's one of those people where, like Jose was saying how he knew this girl, and then Ayrton had to one-up him. He was like, oh, yeah, well, I have this girl's Snapchat. And Jose confronted the girl about it. He was like, yeah, do you know this kid Ayrton? She's like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So, he's lying about all these girls that he knows. But he also kind of does spoil other girls. Like, he always talks about, like, these underclassmen girls. And I'm like, okay, but, like, don't you have a girlfriend? And he's like, oh, well, whatever.
Well, time to unfriend him. and not talk to him or look at him in the hallways.
Yeah. I swear to God, man. And then, oh, and get this, bro. So every time, like, in the beginning of the relationship, when it started to get kind of bad, we told Cassidy, like, you better talk to him about it, because she would always try and talk to him, and then he'd shut her down, and she was like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. So I told her straight up, I was like, you need to stop being a pussy. I was like, you need to grow some fucking balls, and if he tells you to stop, you tell him to shut the fuck up. You tell him to talk to you. And she did that, and I guess she did that to him in person, and was like, you know, I don't think this relationship's gonna work out. And then I guess he started to cry, and was like, oh, I don't know.
Whoa, Ayrton started to cry?
Yeah.
Wait, why is he
Wait,
crying?
why is-
Because Cassidy was like, oh, well, I'm gonna break up with you because you don't talk to me, blah blah blah, and he started to cry. And then we figured it out. Every single time she has a conversation with him about their relationship, about how bad he's doing, he like starts crying to make her feel bad and says that he's gonna like be better, and then he never changes, and then the whole process just repeats where she confronts him about it, he cries, and then she forgives him, and then they go on, and then it gets bad again, and then she confronts him, and then he cries, and then she forgives him.
It's such a toxic relationship.
I know. Like, you can literally look at their relationship and it's just toxic. Because there are times in school where he just, like, completely ignores her. Like,
Kick him
talking
from our
to
group
friends.
chat.
Elaine's gonna ask me. I don't want to deal with that shit.
I can tell him. You do it, Jeremiah.
I'm not gonna see him ever again.
Actually, yeah, Jeremiah do it, and then just say, let's just say that Jeremiah said that he didn't talk to me.
Okay, that's fine.
He doesn't really talk at all in the group chat. He doesn't talk to any of us. And that
He doesn't
just
talk. Yeah, he doesn't talk to us at all. So what the fuck? He's
That's
doing
what
that by
I'm saying.
choice too.
He doesn't think of us as friends. That's why. Because he doesn't actually like any of us.
Well, who does he consider his friends then?
Nobody. He says that he just uses people until they're not useful anymore.
So how the
So he's
fuck is
just
he gonna
like-
use us?
I don't know, but
Did we have to game share with him or something one time?
no, never. I mean, he played with us for a couple of games and we had a couple of YouTube videos with him, but other than that, that's nothing.
I don't get how he's trying to play us.
I don't know, but that's what he claims. He just claims that well, I don't think he's trying to use us, but like I said, the other thing he told Michelle was that he likes to, he says he gets pleasure out of making people feel like shit. So that's why he always makes people feel like, I guess he's got like this, like, well, he claims to be like this super smart kid and whatever, but he doesn't do work in class. But whenever someone else makes a stupid, or like, he says it like, you have to be in class with him, but like, he claims to be super smart, but he never says anything in class because he's like, yeah, I don't want to because it's not worth it. And, I just do it out of spite so people don't get the answer. And I'm like, Erickson, you're a fucking retard. And then someone else will make, like, other people in the class will try their hardest. Like, they might not be the smartest people, but they try their hardest to come up with an answer. And if it's, like, the wrong answer, then Ayrton, like, lashes out at them and calls him a retard and stuff. I'm like, Ayrton, I don't see you fucking speaking up. But he tries to, like, all the time, he tries to, like, break people down.
He's an asshole.
When he was dating Kylie, that's what Kylie said. That's why Kylie was lucky. She broke up with him. And, she was like, yeah, he was doing the same thing. He was making me feel like shit. And I felt shit, I felt like shit every day, and I wasn't good enough. I was super depressed. And then she broke up with him. She had the strength to break up with him. And he wasn't even fazed by it. He didn't care. He didn't cry or anything. And now he's dating Cassidy. But she's not breaking up with him. So he has her wrapped around his finger. So now he knows how to be manipulative.
If he says something to me, I'm gonna say something back.
Alright. Honestly, he probably won't even confront me about it because he still acts like my friend. Because I guess from what Cassidy says, he's still intimidated by me just because I'm like
You can beat the shit out of him. He's a fucking stick.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. During soccer, I guess he talked shit to Cassidy about me during soccer too, because like he's not like honestly he was such a trash soccer player. The whole soccer team.
Yeah.
Ayrton, oh my god, bro, you should have heard him during practice sometimes or during the games. Like there would be games where a coach would put in like one of these retarded kids over Ayrton, and Ayrton would get super pissed. He'd be like, yeah, I can play just as good as anybody on that soccer field. But if you went to any of the soccer games, he would touch. For example, our last game, our 5A game, bro. Ayrton got lucky, and this kid flopped, and the ball rolled away. But it wasn't a dead ball because none of the refs blew the whistle. So Ayrton starts taking the ball up, and all the 5A players are like, "Oh shit!" and they scramble to like take him out. And you know, Ayrton has no muscle mass to him, so this kid bumps into him, takes the ball, and you can hear Ayrton say, "Oh shit!" and he's running like a retard. And he's literally running after this guy. There's nothing on the field, and he trips and falls on his knees. And I was like, Ayrton, there's not. I was like, but he always talks shit to me. He's like, you know, I'm just as good as anybody on this soccer team. You know, if coach put me in, you know, I'd be scoring goals. And I'm like, Ayrton, you trip over the ball. All right, I've never seen you score a goal. And then he'd always talk shit about me because I got more playing time than he did, only because I was a more aggressive player than him because I was just, you know, but I'm just stronger than he is. So I go out there and like shoulder people and just straight up shoulder check people. And he tried to do it, and he'd like fall over and die. Because there were times at practice where, you know, me and him had to go head to head to get a ball, and I would put a shoulder into his ribs, and then he'd start limping. And he'd be like, "Oh man, you know, you got a little too rough there." I'm like, "Well, you need to stop being a pussy. This is soccer, buddy." And I told him straight to his face. I was like, "You need to stop being such a pussy. You need to be more aggressive." And then he got pissed, I guess, and he told Cassidy about it. And he was such a garbage soccer player. He thought he was hot shit, and he thought he was better than a lot of people on the soccer team. Kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, that sucks.
But yeah, honestly, I thought of him as like a decent friend, and I thought he was alright.
I was wondering why he never joined our party anymore. I thought it was just because he wasn't able to because of his like parents or whatever.
No,
but
he says that he's on all the time. He's just always in offline mode, and now we know because he doesn't really like us.
Do his parents abuse him? Like,
no, I mean his parents like he gets into like verbal arguments with his parents. They don't like physically.
Yeah, I mean we've heard it before.
Like yeah, we've heard it like that shit. But it's really
Take
good.
it.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Oh,
Hey,
You missed the story.
Yeah, hey Luke, would you mind telling me, like, what I missed about Ayrton? Because I do some...
I mean...
I'm gonna upload it.
He still abuses his girlfriend and stuff. He doesn't think of us as friends. He tries to act smart sometimes when he's really not. He has, like, he has this huge ego, and he gets hurt really easily. Like, whenever Jose makes fun of him, you can tell that his ego gets super hurt. He thinks he has, like, this fat cock and he doesn't.
Okay. Now, like... What, do you know what he's, like, ever said about me?
No, he doesn't talk about anybody in... Well, he talks a lot of shit about me, I guess, in specifics, but he doesn't say anything about, like, the rest of us specifically. But he does say that he doesn't think of any of us as friends, and he just wants to make us feel like shit, because he gets pleasure out of it or something.
So... What the
Just block it. Jeremiah kicked him out of the group chat, so...
I felt like...
I unfriended him.
Like... Damn, I thought we were, you know, kind of good, you know, we...
Well, that's what happens.
I feel betrayed.
I know, honestly, like...
I do, like, what a fucking snake. Like, what a slimy little fucking bastard. What? Like, this is surreal, like... Yeah, I thought he was cool, like, I thought, you know, he had a good sense of humor. Thought he was cool. I even offered I guess I bet he was doing it for attention too. I remember like I asked him why haven't you been getting on so much, and he's like, "No man, I'm going through a lot right now." And I'm like, "Hey man, if you ever need to talk, I'm good with that shit." And
So guess what?
he was probably fake then. Why would he even?
Yeah, because he's always, I guess he's always online, but he just stays like off. He stays in offline mode because he always talks about how he sees us playing games, but he never joins the party.
What a fucking piece of fucking shit! Just burn him the fucking ground. What a piece of fucking shit. I can't stand that. How can you act like a friend and be a fucking cunt? What a fucking bitch.
I hear shots.
How can you do that? How can you get pleasure out of that? You sick fuck! You fucking women abusing piece of fucking shit! What the fuck is wrong with him?
Yeah, it's really
I guess I
fucked.
can't really trust. Fuck, I can't believe that.
Pleasure out of hurting people. So.
What a fucking psychopath. He needs to be publicly hanged.
He needs to be scalped, like honestly.
He needs to be. Well, kid, you're the right man for the job.
I can't.
There's a squad under us.
Can't believe that. Like, what a.
So he just lied to you.
Basically. How could he do something like that?
Optics, dude.
Yeah, hold on.
You guys want to help me out here?
How could someone do that to me?
Someone's about to drop on us. I got
Oh my god.
Got him.
I mean, he was sketchy though.
Yeah.
He was never on. And shit.
I thought it was just because he was busy or some shit.
Yeah, I thought it was because of his family. Well,
I
guess that was
thought
just-
his parents wouldn't let him on or something.
No,
Yeah.
he's on all the time, but he just watches us play.
What a fucking.
Like, look at his account and he's in offline mode.
Yeah.
Piece of fucking shit. What an absolute dog shit human fucking being. How can you get pleasure out of beating women and betraying your friends? You sick fucking bastard. I want you fucking killed.
No, here's the thing, man, is that he never thought of us as friends, so I guess technically he didn't really betray his friends.
Why even go for the fucking trouble then?
I don't know, because he gets
Why?
quote-unquote pleasure out of it.
How did you fucking do that to me? You piece of fucking shit.
I don't know, but
Doesn't matter anyways. It's not like he was around very long, so.
yeah. You know, I thought he was cool, and I thought he'd be like cool.
Really? Oh. What is he doing?
He just left.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave. I didn't mean to leave.
I thought you went. I thought you're like already on your way to his house to like slit his throat or something. Oh shit!
Wait, G7 Scout? Huh?
Yeah, up here.
Oh.
Look, what's his
Right on
address?
the edge.
Do you know where he lives?
He lives close to Michelle's house, which is on. He lives somewhere off of Little Ranch Road.
Oh yeah.
Like, I just want a little. No, well, not too, but heavy ammo.
So,
I don't have any.
does he like physically hit his girlfriend?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
No, but I bet you he would start doing that because right now he doesn't like physically hit her, but what he does do is he fucking he like grabs her arm and he'll leave bruises on her arm when he gets pissed at her.